just finished filming my Parisian Journey Part 5, so I thought I would go ahead and get this video done on the lampshades. I want today to give you the supply list so that go ahead and get a pencil because I don't have anywhere to write it out and let you copy. I don't do a website or anything. So get a pencil if you want to do these lampshades, and I'm going to give you the list of supplies. Now, the reason I want to do it separately is I want to give you a chance to go out and get your supplies because I thought this would be possibly, this is just a suggestion, a fun craft to do over Thanksgiving. Maybe you have relatives in and, all the men are watching football or whatever the men are doing, smoking cigars or something, I don't know. And you could take, your granddaughters, your nieces, your mother-in-law, whatever it is, and say, I've bought all the supplies. We're all going to do a craft together. I thought that would be fun, like Thanksgiving afternoon or over the weekend, like you have a 4-day weekend and you have relatives and you have nothing to do. This would be fun to do. So I wanted to go ahead and get the supply list out to you. I'm going to upload the video, the tutorial, making the lampshade. I'm going to upload that the day before Thanksgiving, and that way you can watch it the day before and kind of have it in your head. And then if you want to do it that way, that's fine. Otherwise, do it whenever you want. It doesn't matter. Okay. I found my old Ziploc bag of stuff with this scrap of paper in it with the supplies. Now, I made these lampshades probably 10 years ago. So yes, the price has gone up. I told you you could make them for $2, $3, $4. Yeah. You probably still can if you make a bunch of them. I always say a bunch, many of them. And, but yeah, so you could split the cost. Like if you didn't want to do the whole thing, you could have all your girlfriends over at some time and say, everybody bring $3. I've got all the supplies, and that would really probably cover it. Because I went to Hobby Lobby this weekend to check it out, and they do have the beads. The beads were harder to find online than I thought they would be, but finally searching Amazon, I found them. Also, I'm sure you can check Michael's and use your coupons. You can check Joann's and use your coupon. I have a Joann's app on my phone that has coupons, or you can do what I did and go to Hobby Lobby if you have that in your town, or whatever craft store you have, you can probably find these things. The first thing you need, obviously, is the nightlight, and this is the one I got at the Dollar Tree. You can get them at Walmart. They're just a simple nightlight like this, and this plastic shade thing comes right off. It pulls right off. So that's the first thing you need. So that's $1 if you go to the Dollar Tree or whatever. So you need that for your lamp. I'm going to give you the bead list, but y'all, these are not, you can do anything you want. The more I looked at these, I realized you could use different sizes, but don't vary too much. You can use, obviously, here's the one like I have in that I showed you in my other video where you saw the lampshades for the first time in action. Here's one I made. Here's another one I made. I found in that bag. I had made this one. It's real colorful. So it's open, whatever you want to do. It seems like I had another one. This one. The one in my bathroom had some red beads. This one has some straight little beads in it. Okay? So if you have a big thing of beads, I think you can come up with enough to do this. Okay? So here's the list. And I'm going to pop in some pictures that I took this weekend at Hobby Lobby with a close-up because it's going to be really hard for you to see this close. Well, I don't know. Maybe you can kind of see it. Okay. The number one thing you need are the pins. This thing, if you can see the bottom? That's all safety pins, okay? Shaped like this. They're 2 inches. I measured them with a tape measure, and they're 2-inch safety pins. That's the size you need because that will fit perfectly over this nightlight, okay? So for each lampshade, you need 14 to 15. I don't know why it says it on my card. I counted, I have 14 to 15. 14 if you only do one color. And for some reason, if you do multi, it says 15. Either one will work, I promise you. So you can get silver or gold. I used silver for this one. I used gold for my multicolored one. I would suggest using silver because the gold is gotten kind of tarnishy. I don't know if you can see that. and the silver still looks really shiny. But when they're on the thing, you can't even tell that that's safety pins, so don't worry about it. Okay, so you need 14 to 15 pins per lampshade. You need 28 spacers, and those are called rondelle, and you need them 6 millimeter. I'm going to pop a picture in so that you can see how they're shaped and what they kind of look like. Okay, the spacers are these top ones, and it's giving you a space between the pin and the first round bead, okay? And the spacers, I need my glasses for this, y'all. Y'all. Oh, yeah. There's a spacer at the top, right there, and there's a spacer between each safety pin, okay? It's easier than it sounds, trust me. Okay, so for each lampshade, you need 28 spacers. You need 70 crystal round 6 millimeter beads, and that's these round ones that you see going down. Okay, I'm going to pop a picture in, but I'm going to show you right here. You can also get them in a bag of a bunch of colors, or you can stick with clear. So you need 70 of those per lampshade. Here's a photo. Okay, and you need 28 tri-beads. Those are the beads that are spacing the bottom, okay? They don't have a size. They're just called tri-beads, or that's what I wrote down, but I also saw them at Hobby Lobby called propeller beads. They're just 3-sided beads. I could only find them in multicolor the day I was there, so I'm going to pop a picture in now of those. Okay, now, so far, 14 pins to 15, 28 rondelle spacers 6 millimeter, 70 crystal round beads 6 millimeter, 28 tricolored or propeller beads, tri-beads, not tricolor, tri-beads or propeller beads, just the 3-sided bead, and you'll see it, you saw it in the picture. And then you need, I have 24 gauge wire. You need 5 inches to wire the top and 8 inches to wire the bottom. So I use 24 gauge wire. I think if you have something close to that, it's fine. But it does need to be flexible, because when you put it over the thing, depending on your light shade, depending on the faceplate of your outlet, it'll push against it a little bit, so it needs to be a little bit flexible, okay? So obviously 24 gauge wire worked. I think you could use, I have silver, you could use either color because it just doesn't show at all. You can't really see the wire, so don't worry about that. But you need some sort of wire, and I hate these things. You know the shirts, every shirt now has that tab so you can roll your shirt up and button. I'm against it. I'm tired of every single long sleeve shirt having that, because in this one, can you say off topic? The thing keeps coming out of the, yeah, driving me crazy. Okay, back to my thing. You also would need wire cutters and things like that. So there's your supply list. I think I got everything. Let me look at the back before I tell you I got everything done. Yeah, a piece of 5-inch wire, a piece of 8-inch wire, and then all of your beads and your pins. And that's it. So that's it. My husband's calling. Gotta go. Go get your supplies, and we'll do these over Thanksgiving.